What if I told you that real-life monsters once ruled America? Creatures so massive that they could crush bones, rip apart prey with giant fangs, and even swallow predators whole. From a 50-foot snake to a 12-foot bear that could chase you down at 40 miles per hour, these prehistoric beasts were the stuff of nightmares. But here's the scariest part. Some of their distant relatives might still be out there, lurking in the wild. What if these monsters never truly went extinct? Buckle up, because today, we're uncovering the 10 most terrifying prehistoric creatures ever found in America. Number 1. Titanoboa. Deep in the swamps of prehistoric America, something is moving beneath the water's surface. The ripples are massive, but there's no sign of what caused them. And then, suddenly, the water erupts. A 50-foot-long serpent strikes, wrapping its body around its helpless prey, crushing it with the force of a steamroller. This is Titanoboa, the largest snake to ever exist. This prehistoric monster was nearly twice the size of today's biggest anacondas, growing up to 50 feet long and weighing over 2,500 pounds. Unlike venomous snakes, Titanoboa was a constrictor, killing its prey by squeezing with immense force, so powerful it could crush bones before swallowing them whole. Discovered in the Caraján coal mines of Colombia, Titanoboa is believed to have thrived in the tropical rainforests that once stretched into North America. It preyed on giant crocodiles and massive turtles, lurking in murky waters, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. But here's where it gets even scarier. Some scientists believe that if the right conditions still exist, Titanoboa's descendants could still be alive, hidden in the uncharted depths of the Amazon or Florida Everglades. Just imagine. 2. Megalodon. The ocean is a dark and endless abyss, and deep beneath the waves, something massive is lurking. You see a shadow, but before you can react, an enormous mouth, filled with rows of 7-inch-long teeth, comes rushing towards you. The last thing you see is darkness. Meet Megalodon, the largest shark to ever exist. Growing up to 60 feet long, this prehistoric beast was 3 times the size of a great white shark and had a bite force of 40,000 pounds per square inch, enough to crush a car like a tin can. Megalodon's fossilized teeth, some of which are as big as a human hand, have been found along the coastlines of Florida, California, and South Carolina, proving that this monstrous predator once ruled North American waters. It hunted whales, giant fish, and even other sharks, using its enormous speed and power to ambush its prey from below. Many believe Megalodon went extinct about 3.6 million years ago. But what if it didn't? Some reports claim massive, unidentified creatures have been spotted deep in the ocean where no human has ever gone before. Could Megalodon still be out there? 3. Tylosaurus. Before sharks dominated the seas, there was a much deadlier predator. It had the body of a lizard, the power of a crocodile, and jaws lined with dagger-like teeth. If you were swimming in prehistoric America's waters, you wouldn't just fear sharks, you'd fear something far worse. This was Tylosaurus, a 50-foot-long marine reptile belonging to the mosasaur family. It was one of the top ocean predators, able to swim at high speeds and ambush its prey with devastating force. But here's what made it truly horrifying. It had a second set of jaws inside its throat. These pharyngeal jaws worked like a horror movie monster, pulling prey deeper into its mouth, making escape impossible. Fossils of Tylosaurus were found in Kansas, proving that millions of years ago, the central United States was covered by a massive inland sea. 4. Dinosuchus. A dinosaur is drinking from a river, unaware of what lurks beneath. Suddenly, the water explodes. A massive jaw clamps down, dragging the dinosaur below, never to be seen again. This was Dinosuchus, a 33-foot-long prehistoric crocodilian. Unlike today's alligators, which mostly hunt fish, Dinosuchus hunted dinosaurs. With a bite force stronger than a T-Rex, it could crush bones like toothpicks. Fossils have been found in Texas, Georgia, and North Carolina, proving that prehistoric America's rivers were some of the deadliest places on Earth. If you were near the water, you were never truly safe. 5. Smilodon. You hear a growl in the darkness. You turn, but it's too late. A massive beast pounces, its 7-inch-long fangs sinking deep into its prey. In seconds, everything goes silent. Smilodon, the saber-toothed tiger, was the apex predator of Ice Age America. Fossils found in California's La Brea tar pits suggest it was a deadly ambush hunter, capable of taking down bison, horses, and even baby mammoths. Unlike modern big cats, which rely on speed, Smilodon had immense strength. It used its muscular body to pin its prey down before delivering a single, devastating bite to the throat. Imagine walking through Ice Age America. Would you survive an encounter with Smilodon? 6. Hatzegopteryx. The ground shakes as a herd of small dinosaurs rushes through the open plains. They think they're safe, but high above, something watches them. A massive shadow passes over, and before they can react, a giant beak snaps shut around one of them. The unlucky prey is lifted into the sky, never to touch the ground again. Meet Hatzegopteryx, one of the largest flying predators to ever exist. With a 40-foot wingspan, it was as big as a small airplane. But here's the terrifying part. It wasn't just a scavenger, it was a hunter. Unlike modern birds of prey, Hatzegopteryx had a massive reinforced skull and a powerful beak, allowing it to snatch up smaller dinosaurs and crush them whole. Fossils found in North America suggest that this monster ruled the prehistoric skies, making the world below a terrifying place to be if you were small enough to be eaten. 7. Arctodus. You're walking through a dense Ice Age forest, the snow crunching under your feet. Suddenly, a massive figure appears in the distance. It stands up on its hind legs, towering 12 feet tall. Then, without warning, it charges, covering the ground at a terrifying 40 miles per hour. There is no escape. This was Arctodus, also known as the short-faced bear, one of the largest bears to ever walk the earth. Unlike today's bulky grizzlies, Arctodus was built for speed. Its long limbs allowed it to outrun almost any prey, making it a fearsome Ice Age predator. Fossils found in Alaska, California, and throughout North America suggest that Arctodus was not just a scavenger. It was an active hunter, capable of taking down bison, young mammoths, and even competing with saber-toothed cats for kills. 8. Therizinosaurus. Deep in the forests of prehistoric America, a massive shadow moves between the trees. You hear a strange, guttural sound, followed by the scraping of something against bark. Then, out of the darkness, it steps forward, a towering, feathered giant with 3-foot-long claws, and it's looking right at you. This was Therizinosaurus, one of the strangest and most terrifying dinosaurs ever discovered. Standing over 16 feet tall, it had claws longer than samurai swords. But here's the mystery. Scientists believe it was an herbivore. So why the deadly weapons? Some theories suggest that Therizinosaurus used its claws for defense, slashing at predators like T-Rex with devastating force. Others believe it may have been more aggressive than we think, attacking anything that got too close. 9. Jacalopterus. The murky waters of an ancient North American river are eerily still. You wade in, feeling the cool water against your legs. Then, suddenly, something grabs your foot. You look down, just in time to see a 9-foot-long scorpion lunging at you with massive pincers. This was Jacalopterus, a prehistoric sea scorpion that ruled North America's ancient rivers. At nearly 9 feet long, it was as big as a crocodile, making it one of the largest arthropods to ever exist. Fossils found in Pennsylvania and New York suggest that these monsters hunted fish, amphibians, and even early reptiles. Unlike today's scorpions, which are mostly small, Jacalopterus had powerful claws that could crush prey in an instant. 10. Pulmonoscorpius. It's night. The only sound is the distant howl of the wind. You're walking through a dense, prehistoric forest. When you hear something moving in the leaves, you stop. The sound gets closer. Then, just as you turn to run, you see it. A 2-foot-long scorpion crawling toward you, its venomous stinger raised. Meet Pulmonoscorpius, a giant land scorpion that once roamed prehistoric North America. Unlike its modern relatives, which are mostly small and hidden, Pulmonoscorpius was big enough to be a serious predator. Fossils found in America's ancient coal forests reveal that these creatures grew up to 2 feet long. They likely fed on insects, small vertebrates, and even baby amphibians. But the scariest part? They were venomous. Unlike today's scorpions, which mostly use venom for self-defense, Pulmonoscorpius may have used its venom to paralyze prey before devouring them. If it still existed today, how would you feel knowing a giant venomous scorpion might be lurking under your bed? From sky-hunting giants to land-roaming scorpions, these prehistoric creatures were true nightmares. But here's the real question. If you could bring one of them back to life, which would it be? Let us know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for more terrifying prehistoric discoveries.